In this vintage cricket gem, we revisit Pravin Amre's remarkable half-century during the second test against England at Chennai in February 1993. It was a knock full of class and grit. Pravin Amre crafted a fluent 78 runs off 154 balls, spending nearly 200 minutes at the crease. His innings was laced with 8 elegant boundaries and a cleanly struck 6. What stood out was the composure and control he displayed against England spinners Ian Salisbury and Tufnell, playing some delightful strokes that reflected his fine technique and temperament. So cricket fans, what do you think? Did Pravin Amre deserve the longer run in the Indian side? How would you rate his brave innings against England? Share your thoughts in the comments and relive this timeless piece of Indian cricketing history.
The field. Not quite sure what reason for, whether he took a knock when he dropped that catch off Pravin Amre, whether his hands have suffered a blow, whether he's been the victim or is about to be the victim of more of England's misfortune. In Salisbury it will be to continue from the pavilion end and bowling to Pravin Amre. Well down the wicket, and he's found the gap. No need to chase that. Amre's away, 4 runs through extra cover.
And that's as fine a shot as you could hope to see. There's perfect footwork there. It's gone down the wicket. The foot is close to the ball, and the bat comes down, angling it slightly to ensure that he finds the gap, because the offside is packed. It's a very good shot.
With singles. Well, Tufnell looking with concern around his field, and here he is to Amre. It's a no ball, and that's a splendid stroke. Right back over the top, and it's gone away for 4. No, it hasn't. It's gone away for 6, the first 6 of the morning, and listen to the noise. The crowd loving it, and those 6 signs are getting an outing. So, general jubilation.
Well, either Amre heard the call very quickly, or he was determined to hit this over the top, whatever Tufnell bowled.
And Charles Corville's having an early lunch. He's, it's Jimmy Edwards, wasn't it, who sang "I've Never Seen a Straight Banana." And Charlie eating not a bent banana, but one with a nice healthy bend in it. A little bit of talking going on, the wicketkeeper encouraging the bowler, but that is the end of play for the morning. 372 for 4, and during the 2 hours we've had today, 97 runs have been scored, 2 wickets have fallen, and England is having hiccups. Well said. I think India's having a bit of hiccups against him. He's got 6 hiccuping wickets, hasn't he, in this series so far? And if you bowl short and give these Indians any room at all, it's 4 runs, this time from Amre's bat.
Yes, Graham Hick just giving him room outside on stump and a bit of shortness in length.
Here's Tufnell to Amre. Tufnell's last over to Amre was intriguing stuff. Let's see whether he can get back into the... Oh, magnificent stop! Terrific effort by Durban Reeve, substitute fielder, throwing himself around. Great effort.
And that's certainly not going to make it easy for Pravin Amre, who's been bogged down by Tufnell in the previous over.
There's been another bowling change. Alex Stewart still manipulating his bowlers, changing things round, trying to offer the batsman different options as best he can, and it's going to be Ian Salisbury. He's going to bowl from the combat stand end, and bowling to Pravin Amre. and runs. Pulled away through mid-wicket. No real need to run for those, just a little bit short the opening delivery of his spell, and that's broken the shackles of the Indian batsman.
Yes, and that's just what England don't want. A lot of pressure created by Philip Tufnell and some of the other bowlers, and then on comes a new bowler halfway down the pitch. It's quite a simple shot on this very placid pitch.
All sorts of hassles here, all sorts of problems. The lorries, the odd sacred cow, always alert, accidents avert. All good safe advice. Drive rash, you crash. Well, there's been no rash driving out in the middle in the last hour or so. And very little crashing too. That's a good shot. Beautifully played again and finds the gap perfectly. First Tendulkar, now Amre on the attack.
Yes, it was the right sort of ball from Ian Salisbury. He drew the batsman forward, looped it up in the air, but it was a terrific shot, good use of the feet.
That's going to be a chase again. Robin Smith, the man out at deep cover. Gets a good foot on it and saves one. 4 turned into 3. Salisbury just dropping a little bit short this time. This is good aggressive batting. It's giving problems to Salisbury. You're not quite sure now what sort of length to try and select.
Yes, this is difficult for the fielders right on the boundary edge because the grass doesn't grow very well. The last 10 or 15 yards, it bobbles along.
That's too short again. It's going away for 4, and that was a bad ball. Well, he bowled well before tea, but after tea he's rather fallen from grace, Ian Salisbury, and he also has got 100 up against his name. 1 for 101.
Well, that's a bit of rubbish, isn't it, to be honest? I mean, you can't set fields. Alex Stewart in his first match as captain just cannot set fields for that. Even old professional cricketers in the leagues will tell you, pitch the ball up, pitch the ball up. They'll keep telling youngsters. And it's the same in Test cricket as it is in league cricket.
And it's in the air. He could be caught down there at long off. Oh yes, he's been caught. So Salisbury has got another wicket, a good wicket. India is still 499, and Jarvis took a good catch. A trifle anxiously.
Yeah, it's good wicket by Ian Salisbury as well, by pitching the ball up, enticing both batsmen to come forward and drive. This time a lofted drive by Amre.
499 for 6.
India went on to dominate the contest, sealing victory by an inning and 22 runs, a statement win at home. Pravin Amre's contribution was crucial in setting up that commanding position. Yet despite such promising performances, his international career remained painfully short-lived. Between 1992 and 1994, he represented India in only 11 test matches and 37 ODIs before being dropped, a decision many still find hard to justify. Pravin Amre's story, however, began with a dream debut. Scoring a century in your first test is every cricketer's fantasy, and doing so on foreign soil is even rare. Pravin Amre achieved this incredible milestone against South Africa at Durban in 92-93 under tough conditions against a fierce bowling attack featuring Alan Donald, Brian McMillan and Greg Matthews. His debut 100 made him the 9th Indian player to achieve such an extraordinary feat. After hanging up his boots, Pravin Amre turned to coaching, guiding several teams and nurturing young talent. His sharp cricketing mind and disciplined approach earned him respect in the domestic circuit and among budding cricketers. If you like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you very much.